There's a honey girl here. She's got a honey bush. Would you like to spread some honey on the bush? Of course I do. That's the only sensible thing to do, right? Put honey on a bush. Everybody spreads honey on bushes.
1, 2, 3, come on, make it bounce.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Obsidian. Last episode, we made it here to Steam Ridge Town, the town that we're in right now, and there doesn't really seem to be much here, to be honest. Especially this house with no door. What's its purpose? I will never understand, and neither will I. But this place is home to the next gym, the 4th gym in this game. The leader, Kayla. I actually don't know what type of gym it is, like what type, literally what Pokemon type the gym is, but I guess we can head inside and find out. I've been in this gym too long. I can't take control of my body. What is this guy talking about? What the? Okay, never mind. My character is actually kinda, not really, but he keeps spazzing out, as you guys can maybe see. But by the looks of things, this might be a poison or grass gym, so good thing we've got our buddy Eeyore, because he can handle both of those types. But you may have also noticed that Ark is here in the center of town with a nice old man, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to him first of all. But if you guys are excited for another episode and would like to show your support for the series, make sure to hit that like button. And now let's get to talking to our boy Ark. Oh, hey, Orange. I've been talking to this man for a while. I can sum it up for you once we're done. Why don't you go take on the gym? The leader is Kayla, and she uses bug types. Literally, what? I didn't even realize, or I guess the two wrong types, because it looked like a really weird poison or grass gym, but I guess it's a bug type gym. So let's go and take on the bug type gym. But hold up, wait a minute, because it's time for the fan art spotlight. Starting us off today is a very awesome rendition of Barry, the fastest cat alive, as the Flash. This Luxio as the Flash looks really awesome, and now we have a Luxray, so he's even faster than before. So this is a very awesome fan art. In the same tone as this one, though, there is one of Kokori as a Deku Scrub, I think, a Deku something. When Link turns into a Deku, right, in Majora's Mask. I'm not sure what those are called, but there's also some more fan art of Kokipound, and I think it's appropriate today because I think today might actually be the day in which he evolves. Unfortunately, the gym ahead is bug type, so maybe he won't get too much experience, but he looks very awesome in all of these fan arts. So thank you, as always, for sending those in. So now we're going to be heading into the gym here, and it is a bug type gym, as I was just saying. So I don't know if Kokipound will actually do too much, but we'll at least still get to train up Eeyore. And Kokipound as well, I guess, might tear up some Pokemon in here. I don't know. Bug types are very unpredictable. And also this gym itself is very unpredictable because look, my character keeps spazzing out each and every way. I don't know why it's actually not like, I think if we walk, it might actually, whoa, it's very dark in here. And I just noticed there's a bug trainer already here. So guess we'll take him on. You have to clear the spores out of the air if you want to make it to Kayla. What? Why does she even have spores in the air inside her own gym, bro? I feel like that's not healthy to just even live in, but I guess she can do whatever she wants, right? If she wants to have her gym full of spores and things that might, I mean, maybe they're not bad for you. Maybe they're good spores. I don't know. I really don't know anything about bugs or spores. And just as I was saying, our first bug Pokemon in here is actually going to be a Beedrill. Not really what I was expecting. Then again, I don't know what to really expect with bug Pokemon because there's just so many of them. It's crazy how many bug Pokemon there are, and yet they're one of the least used types, I guess, because they usually fall off pretty early. But I've been learning a thing or two about bug types lately, just because, you know, I'm kind of facing a guy that likes bug types a little bit in the cage lock, so I feel like I had to familiarize myself a little bit with bug Pokemon. So I've actually been seeing kind of more what their hidden potential might be, because there are a lot of really good bug Pokemon out there. Only Scizor really ever comes to mind to me because he's probably one of the most popular bug Pokemon, I guess, but there's definitely a lot of really good ones out there. Right now, this person is not really proving that right though, because he's got Butterfree and Beedrill, the Gen 1 bug Pokemon, and while they're not bad, they're actually a lot better earlier on in the game. So I feel like this bug gym maybe might have been more challenging earlier, but then again, we're still only at the first trainer, so I don't even know why I'm judging this gym when literally we're at the very beginning. Also, what the heck am I doing right now? Why am I not just finishing this thing off? It did go for Whirlwind though. Oh, that's why I'm not finishing it off, because of course I've got paralysis. Are you really gonna keep Teddy Ursa gets dragged out. Teddy Ursa gets dragged out. Of all the Pokemon that could have gotten dragged out, Teddy Ursa gets dragged out just to get put to sleep. This Butterfree is giving us so much trouble right now. I guess it's just because it has a bunch of powders that it can use, and honestly, powder moves are some of the more annoying moves, I would say, in Pokemon, just because they always, or they have a high chance of it. Really? Are you trying to drag out my entire team? Seriously, this Butterfree, I don't know what it's trying to do, but pretty sure our entire team at this point has been dragged out, so we're all going to be getting experience together from this one Butterfree. Perp is going to get some, Eeyore got some, Barry got some, Pound got some, Teddiursa. Okay, every single Pokemon there got some. What? I also don't even remember actually getting this Teddiursa right here. Pretty sure. Yeah, I don't even, what? When did we get you on the team, bro? I don't know. This is the problem with taking a little bit of breaks between the episodes, which I probably should stop doing just because I want to keep up with what's actually happening in the own game. But apparently we have a Teddiursa, so we're gonna try to train up, I guess. I don't actually know if I want to train up a Teddiursa, but I definitely do think it's a Pokemon I haven't really used before, and I don't know what the heck it would have, but I guess I generally don't really use normal type Pokemon too much, but thankfully we do have a Paralyze Heal. We could have done that though. Are you serious? I get paralysis, I get rid of it just to get poisoned the turn after. Okay, I'm just gonna deal with the poison because honestly, why not? That's not the Pokemon I'm fighting a Venonat, but still, we are going to just deal with this poison because who does that? It's did you predict that I was going to get rid of my paralysis? I totally should have gotten rid of it, by the way, outside of battle. I did finally stock up on items, which I know I usually don't stock up on items in pretty much every playthrough. I tend to forget to buy items most of the time. Whoa, Galvantula. At level 23, I somehow don't believe that, bro. I think Galvantula might take a little bit more than that to evolve into, or sorry, Joltik might take a little bit more than that to evolve into this thing, so sure, especially since the Pokemon in Black and White seem to evolve a lot later than any other generation. I think that's just the way the game goes though, but oh wow, we got the burn off on it, so that means he's gonna die on his own next turn, as long as we survive this poison. Yes, we do. Thankfully, I got super potions, so now we can just literally wait it out, because I don't want anyone else to get experience but Eeyore here. He's actually already at 27, so if we can get this guy to, I think 33, he evolves into Camerupt. I want to say 33, I'm not 100% on that, but I want to say it's 33, so 6 more levels. I don't think we'll get him in this gym, but we could get him throughout the next couple of episodes, hopefully, and then we'll have our Camerupt, or Pound will evolve. I don't know. Someone's evolving, though. Does everybody around here want to be a beekeeper, or I don't... Anyway, that's Beedrill, once again, did not take us out. Who would have thunk it? Interesting. My hypothesis proved correct. Why is he Scientist Hank? Is he Hank Pym? Is he trying to develop the Ant-Man suit right now? Is that what's going on? I don't think so. I think these people are, I mean, I guess it is a bug type gym, but he didn't really have ant Pokemon, so I wasn't really sure. Let's go for an antidote though on Eeyore, because he is poisoned. Teddiursa's asleep, but like I said, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with this Teddiursa as of right now. Could start training him up, but I do, at least for this episode, want to focus on Eeyore. It's one of the switches to the air filtration. You pressed it, and I guess that turns off a little bit of the air pollen, not pollen, what was it? I don't actually know what was in the air now that I think about it. The more legs, the creepier a bug gets, am I right? A little bit. Spiders can be pretty creepy, but I'm not a person that's very scared of spiders. I think there are a lot of people, actually, at least more than I would assume, that are afraid of spiders. I actually don't know. If you're afraid of spiders, definitely let me know. I know that it's called, I think, arachnophobia. I don't know if arachnophobia itself is that common, but if you're, in general, if you see a spider, would you get scared? Because I'm pretty sure the other day I did see a spider on my wall, and it wasn't really scary. It was just like, oh god, a spider. Let's just let it chill and climb up its web or whatever spiders do, but I'm not really scared of them, I guess. I don't know. I've never really tried, like, a tarantula or anything like that. And by try, I guess I mean, like, been with one in person or had to touch it or anything like that. So I guess if it came down to that, I would probably do it though, because I did at least face that fear that I had back in the day with snakes when I was in the Everglades. I think I used to live in Florida. I realized I just said I think I lived there, but I meant I used to live down near the Everglades in Florida back when I was younger. And down there they actually have a lot of alligators, and they have these farms for alligators and stuff like that that you can go visit, and it's like a tourist attraction, so I don't know. It was pretty cool. The point is that they had a guy with a snake, and they let you like hold it and stuff, and I was so scared of snakes beforehand, but I just decided that day, I guess, you know, I'm gonna grab this snake. And it was pretty big, man. Like, I was actually like 8 years old or something. I think there's a picture. I probably can't find it to show you guys, but it would be pretty cool if I did, just to show that off someday. But yeah, It was a pretty huge snake, man, and I was like, I don't know how old, but I was pretty small. I was always small, so the snake looked huge. Like, when it was wrapped around, I guess. It goes around your neck, kind of like those, like, neck pillows. I don't know, something like that. You know what I'm talking about. Either way, if I can do that, I can probably do the same with a spider, though I don't know about tarantulas, because I think people have those as pets, but I don't know anything about pet tarantulas. That's the point. I've seen people play around with them, so I'm assuming it's okay. So, yeah, maybe one day we can face that. Either way, the whole point of this was that I guess we're talking about how spider Pokemon can be very creepy because they have more legs. So I guess, yes, the more legs you've got, the creepier the bug is. Somehow that just became my fear factor story on how I faced my fear of snakes. I don't think I really did have a fear of snakes beforehand, though. But here's the other switch, so we're going to press that. And now the air filtration system should be up and running. Since we hit both switches, I guess that's what we were doing. There's another part of the gym, so I guess maybe we can go... Yeah, there's another ladder over here, I just realized. Are there... Oh, this is the gym leader right here. Oh, nope, never mind. So unless you literally turn this place off, it's just going to make you keep going in circles. This is PT, dude. This is PT, the Pokemon gym. You just keep going through the same hallway over and over. But we're not going to do that. We're breaking out of the spell of the PT lady. I don't actually know what that is, but if you guys don't know, there is actually this really cool series that I've been doing over on the Lost Boys channel. I just thought I'd mention it now since I just talked about PT, but we're doing like horror games once a week, and actually the latest episode just went out, so you should definitely check it out. I'll throw you guys down a link in the description. I know most of you probably know about the channel already, the Lost Boys channel, but in case you didn't, we've been doing a lot of co-op and multiplayer games, and we haven't really been uploading as much lately because Johnny was actually trying to move in, but now he actually moved into the house with us, so we've got 4 YouTubers living in here now, which is pretty crazy, but also really awesome. So I feel like we can kind of help each other and motivate each other on YouTube. So I don't know, I think it's gonna be really awesome. But either way, go and check out that channel now that we're all living here. It should be pretty awesome and up and running. So the latest episode of that was Amnesia, which I know a lot of people like to watch Amnesia on YouTube. I think it was like one of the original horror games on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to check that out after this video or something, and you got nothing to watch, you can go watch that. I'll link it in the description. But anyway, right now we're fighting Scientist Alex by the looks of things. All of these people kind of have the same Pokemon, so there's not really much. We just got put to sleep. And so now I've literally lost all interest in you, Butterfree. I'm sorry. So far, I've found that the hidden potential of Bug-type Pokemon is to use Protect over and over. Though I guess that's just this Whirlipede here, but man, he's been pretty annoying too. I guess maybe their secret strategy is to be annoying. Just like when they show up over and over in the forest when you're playing Viridian Forest, man, and those Caterpies keep popping up and you ain't got no repels, so you've got no choice but to run into them. This is getting into a very personal story right now, isn't it? Maybe this is just me personally, but yeah, this guy has used a bunch of protects. Thankfully, we finally hit a Rock Tomb, so he is going to go down, but this could have all been avoided as well if Numel hadn't been put to sleep, or Eeyore, but I don't have any Awakenings. I bought every item at the Pokemon Mart except for Awakenings because I knew that this was going to happen when we stepped in here. Even if it was a poison gym, I knew we might get poisoned. I didn't really think we'd get put to sleep too much, so I didn't get Awakenings, but I definitely got Antidotes and the other one. But maybe we do have a berry that can heal it. Let's find out. Poison, Confusion, Burn, Poison. Really, we do not have a berry that can wake up your Pokemon. Great. I guess Eeyore is going to sit around until he wakes up. I think that guy says you can't always win, or can you always win? Either way, I always win because all I do is win, 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 no matter what, bro. I am literally DJ Khaled Jr. I've reincarnated here to take down your pincer with my sleep because that's what I'm doing right now. This dude is hardening up pretty hard, but Ember's a special attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. Once we wake up, why do you keep hardening, man? Don't you see? This dude is literally the samurai guy with the Metapod from that game. No, from the Pokemon anime, I meant to say. But hey, that Seismic Toss actually did hurt because I don't think that even does, or it does a set amount of damage, so I guess it's gonna hurt that much no matter what. But I guess I'll go for my Super Potion. I think that Numel should be waking up next turn, otherwise it's pretty dumb if we don't wake up. I hope we wake up. Are we not gonna wake up? No, we're squeezed now. Yes, he woke up. Can we go for it? Yes, thank goodness this is not first gen. I forgot. Bind in those games like last for a million turns, and you can't even attack during those turns. So I guess it's at least better in this one because you can still attack in between those turns. Or am I thinking of Wrap? Maybe I'm thinking of Wrap. one of the 2 attacks is really cheap and kind of dumb because you literally don't get a chance to attack. So Heracross is up next. I think this will do a little bit more damage to us than that Pinsir did, but I don't think it'll kill us. No, it'll definitely kill us, especially if it gets a critical hit. Well, I was not counting on that, my friends. I don't think Koki Pound can do too much, even though I did want to train him up because, you know, he's very close to evolving. Unfortunately, I don't think today is going to be that day because he can't do anything against these guys. It's really sad. We have, what? Razor Leaf, Karate Chop, and this is fighting and bug types. So, yeah, we're not doing too much here. But we are going to do some damage with Barry, who's not the fastest cat alive, apparently, because this Heracross is faster than it. And then again, Heracross isn't even a cat, so I don't think it's in the race for that. No, we are faster than him. Never mind. It's just because he used Endure. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that he used Endure. How am I not thinking of that? Alright, Scyther, that should be easy. I really wish Eeyore was alive, though, to get this juicy experience at least, but maybe I should have switched him out, knowing that Brick Break would have probably one-shot us, even without critical hit. I don't know if it would have, though. I really don't. Either way, there goes Bugcatcher Jamie. I think that should be the last trainer, right? And there's another switch right here. Flipped it off, and yay, finally the air filtration system is completely on. So we've got no more buzz, buzz, buzz. That's the sound a bug makes sometimes. I think you're thinking of bees or flies, or actually any bug with a wing, I guess, with wings, I guess would do that sound, but I don't know about bug type Pokemon specifically. Yeah, I don't have a flying type, I just realized. So we're gonna have to deal with this guy with no super effective attacks. Oh wait, no, we do have Rock Tomb. Forgot, that's how we dealt with it last time. But Sonic the Hedgehog here just keeps on revving up with his little protect attack. Don't know why, but it tends to actually be pretty effective. I think last time he used Iron Defense as well, which made it a little bit more annoying as well. Yep, there it is, just like I said. Ooh, a Yanma. Bug Catcher Curtis. You like to mimic bugs, kinda? I think you were just doing onomatopoeia. If I were a bug Pokemon, I'd be the prettiest one ever. Yes, you would, Curtis. You are just, bet your mom thinks you're pretty at least, you know. At least my mom thinks. What am I talking about right now? So with the air filtration thing on, hopefully we can walk through the store, easy peasy, and we do. So there's the gym leader. It's Kayla. I guess I'll keep Eeyore up first because no one else can really super effective hurt bug type Pokemon. Then again, the bug type Pokemon in here so far have not been super challenging, so let's see what she's got. Impressive! You made it through the spores. It's really fun to watch the other trainers struggle their way through the gym. They all eventually find their ways outside though. Your experience was different, it seems. You ended up here, in front of me. You must want to battle me? Well, if you got the spores just fine, then maybe this battle won't be too difficult for you, huh? Let's see how it goes. We will see how it goes, Kayla. I thought she was a little girl, but it turns out she's actually just a normal gal, so let's take on her Pokemon. Starting off with Scyther, who I think just got one shot by Spark, so let's just do the same thing, right? I really don't want to mess around too much. Eeyore is higher level than her. Actually, all of our Pokemon are super high level, just because I've only been training 4 Pokemon so far, so this is why I need to start training more Pokemon, because we are super over leveled compared to her at least. And that doesn't usually happen, but then again, I guess I don't have 6 Pokemon because we're only at the 4th gym. So, I don't know, I figured maybe we'd find some cooler Pokemon later on in the later routes of the game, but since she's going for another Butterfree, guess we might as well stay in and go for another Spark because it's probably gonna kill it in one hit. Yep. Barry, you are just too fast. You're the fastest cat alive, I understand that, but sometimes you gotta slow down and enjoy the Butterfrees that are being given to you as fodder for experience. I guess we'll try to give that experience over to Eeyore though, but thing is, every time Eeyore tries to deal with one of these, he ends up getting, yep, some kind of status ailment. Probably confusion here. Ooh, we actually didn't get confused. Okay, that's good. For once we didn't, oh my god, the status ailment is on my side? Is this real life or is this a fantasy? Because when does this ever happen? And now we're faster too. How the, what? Eeyore, I think some outside forces might be helping you out here. And his name is Barry. So, even if I wanted Eeyore to get all the experience in this battle, somehow Barry still got dragged out. I don't know how this happens, but sure. Guess that means we can just finish you off with a nice little Spark. Oh, no, never mind. You got a Super Potion. That's going to make you nice and healthy so that you can just die even harder, because this is going to take out your entire HP instead. Good job. Good job. You tried, though. You tried. 2 Butterfrees down. So what is the next one going to be? Ooh, Venomoth. Okay. It's a little bit more interesting. Is that even how you say it? More interesting. I feel like that's a double, like too much more negative. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know English apparently, but here is Venomoth. And we're going to try to take this guy down at least with Eeyore. But I don't know if we're going to even be able to, because that one attack just did a whole bunch of damage. Probably enough to kill us in one more hit. So yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here. Now Venomoth is just like Beedrill, I think bug poison. So no flying type on that. But I guess our best option is still just to go for Berry. Either Berry or Nidoking Perp, because nope, see, we would have taken a confusion in the face if we would have stayed in or gone into Nidoking. But since we went to Berry, you know, it's still our best attack, Spark at least. It's not a very strong attack, but it is literally our best attack right now. Why do I always do this? I go for Tackle thinking, you know, that should be enough to kill it. But then they always go for the potion. It would have actually been enough to kill it though. And this will be enough to kill it. So there's Venomoth, and I believe that is Kayla already. Unless she's actually got... Ooh, oh, I see. I see you, Kayla, never mind. You've got the Scizor. I literally said, I think at the beginning of this episode, Scizor is probably the most popular bug Pokemon. And here he is. I fear like he might have some kind of counter to Numel here. I guess he's got a... Oh my god. Okay, never mind. We're getting out of here. Extreme Speed is definitely hurting us right now. Perp, I don't think will be able to do too much damage to this guy. He does have Double Kick, but that bug type, you know, makes him actually resist fighting type moves. So the only one that could do damage to this guy is literally Numel, but he gets Extreme Speeded for like almost all his HP. So I guess our best bet is Double Kick. We have no other choice. We could Super Potion Numel actually. Oh, why did you... What? Okay, that was interesting. I'm gonna go for another Double Kick then, because I think like all we have to do is weaken him enough so that our Ember on Numel can then, you know, finish him off. So really? Poison Sting. Okay. I think Kayla's just having some fun now. She's just trying around her different attacks because I don't think she can actually do any damage to our Nidoking. He's too powerful. Nope, never mind. You've got Water Gun. I was not expecting that. You know, I figured that you would just keep going for extreme speeds and take me out really quickly, but I guess she didn't want to do that, so... Alright, let's Super Potion you up, just enough so that you can survive the next extreme speed that comes out, and then go for your Ember after. And since Perp is a beast, look at that, survives with literally 1 HP. You know what, Perp? Since you've been such a trooper, I'm not going to let you die this time, bro. You might be at 1 HP, but you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to keep this Nuzlocke mode, man. I'm not going to let you die out. We're going out for the berry. I forgot that he also has Intimidate, and that actually does affect this Scizor quite a lot because he is mostly an attacking Pokemon, so here we go. Eeyore, you will be the one to take this Scizor down. I promised you that, and at least I can deliver on this promise, so hopefully this guy's got enough damage to take him out. I really don't think we will, but I guess if we go for Spark, he doesn't... Wow, now we definitely do, because he's paralyzed, so the only way he outspeeds us now is with Extreme Speed. Really? That didn't even kill me right there? What the? You have a full heal too? Why? She's just using the most random things now. I'm pretty sure that Eeyore should be able to finish that off. So if you somehow can't with Ember, then I guess I might be in some trouble. But I'm leaving it all up to you, Eeyore. It's literally all up to you right now, bro. Can you survive the Extreme Speed? You can definitely survive the Metal Claw, so he might actually be out of Extreme Speed right now. Either way, this is definitely killing it, right? Right? Yeah. That's right, buddy. 4 levels down. And actually, we're also not evolved. And we still did it. Whatever. It's Kayla. My bugs didn't scare you away? Nope, nope, nope. Bugs are not as scary as we thought, guys. Good job. You were able to swap my bugs just fine. I suppose you'll be wanting this then. The Mandible Badge. What? What is a mandible? I'll also be giving you this TM to aid you on your quest for complete domination of the other gyms. So this chick really wants us to go and beat all the gyms, doesn't she? You won't have to deal with the spores for our rematch. I thought gym leaders' job is like to defend their badge and not just give it away, but I guess Kayla decided that was what was best for her. And so now we've got the Mandible Badge, which I don't even know what the heck that is. What is that? Okay, it looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know what a mandible is, but it looks really cool. So Now that we did that, I guess we should go talk to Ark once again, and maybe he'll tell us where the next place we need to go is, but definitely gotta heal up our Pokemon after that battle. That was pretty intense, at least at the end. I guess mostly because I wanted Eeyore to have his moment. Barry could have probably swept through everything, but still, Eeyore had his moment, and he's actually almost about to evolve now, so that's good. Good job on your badge, Orange. I knew you'd be able to do it. Now, the fine gentleman I talked to had some great things to tell me, so let me begin. He used to work at the library in Cedar Creek Town before it was destroyed, so he has quite a bit of knowledge about what was in the destroyed books. Professor Tamarack has some of the remains, but there's a lot missing. What the librarian told me was that in the beginning, there was an Alpha and an Omega. Alpha referring to Arceus, and Omega... Huh? Is there an Omega Pokemon in this game? Because I think there might just be. Probably the counterpart or brother of Arceus. He says that they existed in a different dimension. The Omega went on, what historians to believe, a warpath, destroying everything. So Arceus opened a portal to our world and joined us, bringing with it all the Pokemon we know today. Now, if the Omega is that powerful, to make them all flee, perhaps that is what Lucan is after. The librarian tells me that it is believed that the archway on top of Oregon Mountain is a gate. There seem to be a keyholes, probably for the Tower Gems. So, assuming that is what they are, Lucan must want the Tower Gems to open this portal. It may sound crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised. That is what our goal is, so we need to get the Tower Gems before Lucan, otherwise he'll unleash the Omega Pokemon. Who knows what kind of power that has. There's a tower in the mountains, on the way up north. We should stop by and see if there's any way up. If not, we can come back. We'll get more equipment and stuff to help us, so let's go! Let's stop Lucan before he can get any farther with this plan, if that is his plan. I'll see you in Stonehill Town. It's just north of Route 7. So we've just got a whole bunch more info about what is going on in this game. Actually, probably the most important info we've gotten so far, because even though we know that Lucan is on some kind of warpath of destruction, we didn't know what he actually wanted to do, and apparently it's to summon the Omega Pokemon. The opposite of Arceus. That is insane, because I didn't even think that was a Pokemon. Actually, I'm sure most of you guys didn't think that was a Pokemon, because it isn't a Pokemon. It's actually an original creation for this game, it looks like. So I'm definitely very excited to find out what the heck else happens in this region, but we're going to do that next time.